As we visit on my patio this morning, I'd like to tell you the truth. If you listen very long in our society, you'll hear somebody refer to their truth. I want to speak my truth. I want to live my truth. And I've been thinking about this a little bit as I've gotten up in the mornings, as the days have passed here in my home, and my hair has grown longer, and I've thought about my truth and wondered which is actually my truth. As I think about my hair, it's a little uncomfortable for me to stand here with you right now. This is my natural truth. This is how I woke up this morning. Regularly, as I get on camera or I'm on a Zoom meeting, I will have already showered, I will have shampooed my hair, I will have put a little gel in it, brushed it, tried to make it, I know what you're thinking. Really? That's what you were shooting for in some of those moments? Yeah, that was me more at my best, but which is it? Which is really my truth? How I wake up naturally in the morning? Or how I prepare myself to be seen? We seem to treasure raw truth these days. It doesn't matter if it hurts somebody else's feelings. It doesn't matter if it instigates a problem. I think about it as I read Proverbs chapter 11, where the writer says, the Lord, in verse 1, the Lord abhors dishonest scales. God likes our truth, our real truth, right? But accurate weights are his delight, the real truth. In the third verse, it says, the integrity of the upright, it guides them, but the unfaithful are destroyed by their duplicity. In the ninth verse, with his mouth, the godless destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge, the righteous escape. And suddenly there is introduced in Proverbs 11 a little bit of a change, a little bit of a shift. It's not just about raw truth. There's something else that's involved. The godless don't care if their truth destroys their neighbor. They don't care if they're waking up with bedhead at all. They're going to be their most real self. But you know, all of us know, somewhere deep inside of us, that it's not just about being raw. There is actually some level of refinement we all embrace, or normally we do. I once heard somebody say that the genius of true communication is the capacity to be both fully honest and fully kind at the same time. Not pitting them as an either or. Not pitting your truth as somehow a prized, treasured element, no matter what it destroys. Again, in that ninth verse, with his mouth the godless destroys. But through knowledge, the righteous escape. That Proverbs writer goes on in the 12th verse to say, a man who lacks judgment derides his neighbor, but a man of understanding holds his tongue. A man of understanding actually governs their truth. Maybe it's actually to all of our advantage if I would brush my hair rather than just saying, who cares? And I'm speaking in metaphor. Rather than just embracing whatever true thing I can come up with, to actually measure what that will mean, to weigh out when it is appropriate to be more raw or less. And that final verse that I want to point you to in Proverbs 11, verse 17 says this, a kind man benefits himself, but a cruel man brings trouble on himself. As you're wondering and you're living out your life and you have observations, it could be about political dealings, it could be about issues with the church, it could be a family observation, or maybe with a friend, it could be even how you break the news to someone when you've got tough news to tell them. Yeah, honesty matters. It's important. Truth is a value. But truth is not all on its own, like my hair standing up with bedhead. Truth is weighed out in mixture with kindness and love and compassion, so that a kind man, a kind woman, not only is able to speak their truth, they're able to do so or hold it back in ways that benefit their community, and when you are kind along with true, along with honest, you'll end up with the greatest benefit. So, as we live our lives today, I want to invite you. I'm going to go take a shower. I'm going to comb and brush my hair, put a little bit of gel in it, kind of get myself together and be purposeful with how I measure my truth today, not just with my hair, but in my life with you. For people can even disagree in love and live well together when they're not just some raw version of truth. So, thank you for putting up with my hair here on my patio.